Any luck with the phone yet?
It works.
Good. New telephone number?
No, my old phone number.
The old one.
Yes, I gotta tell all these people that I said before. The one we went past, let me see if I can see it. Right there, it has all those drooping leaves. That's called an umbrella leaf magnolia. And when the leaves come out, they are an umbrella. It's all.
Oh, neat.
It's really neat.
I was asking Bliss what's a good time to come and visit. She said spring's lovely, May.
April. End of April.
End of April.
Beginning of May.
Is the snow still here?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. If you save, it'd be the first week of May, and you may get, that's the time that we put out our bird feeders for the Baltimores.
You know, you might have killed off the bugs. Maybe it would survive.
No, it's I bring them in, and there's nothing.
And then they come back.
And then the bugs come.
Crazy.
And 2 years ago, I grew bird nest gourds.
Ah.
You know, and you grow them, them out, cut a little hole. It's a bird
nice.
nest. This is another magnolia, different species. This is Vancouver. It's a nice purple, and it's one of the earlier ones. Magnolia.
I remember going through the Arboretum in Madison, all the beautiful magnolias.
And the one straight underneath the kitchen window, that's a star magnolia.
Oh, I love those.
Big.
Suzanne and I were hoping to spend some time traveling in our travel trailer, and after my operation, maybe heading out, and then perhaps we could make it out here.
That'd be great.
And
that's the Amur cork tree. That one there. It's a female. It has hundreds and hundreds of black berries on it.
And you had said some time ago that you'd be interested in copying the slides that I didn't get to.
Yeah.
If that's still something, you know, let us know, because we could take it in the we could take it in the trailer.
Yep. That was about this big. That white pine. And there's another white pine, both same size planted, but it got a little head start, and they produce something that stunts the growth
Interesting.
of other pine trees, so they get the upper hand. And this tree is I only have one of them. It's an ancient tree.
Is it the ginkgo?
Ginkgo, that's it, ginkgo. You're right.
Yeah, they found the last surviving ginkgo in a monastery in China. And from that, they propagated them. They're Ice Age tree.
I have one down here too. I have a Chinese chestnut, two actually, but this one down here produced a lot of nuts, but the nuts were only on the pond side because it gets the sun. But then the water came up, and I never went trying to scoop to see what
crazy.
To get them. But they are terrible to pick up. They have all these spikes on them.
I remember.
And you've got to have gloves on them.
Now, what's the name of the tree again?
It's a Chinese chestnut.
Chestnut. I remember chestnut trees having spines on the nuts.
Chinese are a good voice, but
wow, I remember walking through that. That was just
unbelievable. A few weeks ago, I put that stake in, and that was the water line, and it keeps coming up, and you can see I have really nice pine trees there.
Oh.
Van Housen, and so many. And then, of course, my apple trees are in there, my pear trees, my pecan trees, you name it. But that's the Chinese chestnut there. And one of my favorite bushes is little red berries. It's called winterberry. But I had to be out there with waders on, picking apples from those trees for the applesauce. But yeah, we can go back this way toward the.
Okay. Which way? I'll follow you.
Yeah, no, you didn't see the dam. I built the dam after you came, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I spent so many hours this spring and summer pumping. I bought a pump a couple years ago. I only had to use it rarely. But this spring the water would come in here and flood some, a little bit. And I'd pump it out. And it was, you can see the breach there, right
Yeah.
sort of in there.
Yeah.
It was high, but of course when the water keeps coming and coming,
It erodes it away.
Yeah.
Now, I remember you had some logging done in here.
Oh yeah, I just had, it was February of 17, I think it was.
Okay.
February of 17.
You've had that done several times.
Yeah, that was the second one.
And
We only took out, I think, 48 trees. The first time 110.
how much did you make off of the first?
I don't know. The second one was, I think, 7 pay, but I had to pay about a K
For the work.
to do it.
Now, are you having to do that periodically to maintain your tax?
Yeah, because I have it in forest management land. This is the nemesis I've been fighting for 25 years.
And what is that?
I'll let you tell me.
It's stinkweed.
Nope,
No.
not stinkweed. What does it smell like?
Didn't quite get it.
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Maybe it's because it's cold.
Maybe it's cold.
Are you getting anything, or can you smell?
I haven't been since '93. It's the last time I could smell.
Okay, I'm still not getting much. What
Garlic.
is
Mustard.
Okay, I did
Garlic
catch that.
mustard.
So this comes up and it's
Oh, it takes over, and it can get about this high, and the seeds are unbelievable.
and so when people are walking through who can smell, it smells like garlic crushing the leaves.
I don't know if they can. I think you have to crush
Crush
it
them.
somewhat.
Okay.
We can walk this way, take a shortcut. Sort of. the deer are all.
For the first time, the deer have come up. They've come up into the yard before, but now they're going and chewing up my nectarine trees.
Fence. You see, those were pecans in there. They're fenced up. And now I'm not touching any more trees in this place. I put in, after the 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I bought 50 white pine from the JCs in Janesville and planted them. And that one's really doing good. There's another one up there.
But you really have to work to protect it from the deer.
You gotta, absolutely.
Is the deer season, hunting season over now?
No, it's there's the bow season on now, and then the gun season is next Saturday.
Okay.
There's my stand that I built, one of the not
Yes.
too long ago, and as you can see, there's a clean shot right through here. I mean, the trees are so like last year I did get one about right in there.
Have you gotten one every year?
No, but most years. One year, of course, I was here in New Zealand. But this is we used to call it Fern Gully, but it only had water normally in the spring for a little bit of time. And now, this is they call it ephemeral pond, because it dries up in the summer. Well, not this summer, last summer. You used to have a path that you could go on, but I'll take you up a different route. a pretty good sized oak. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's massive.
What is the tree closer in, the taller one?
This one,
Yeah,
that's a black oak.
black oak. Okay.
And that other one is a black oak too. And the one in the middle, it unfortunately died last year in 17. And there's a lot of wood in there, but I'm not about to cut it down. This is red berries, but it's, I'll think of it. Well, I guess it's actually they call it evasive. And it's, see the buck rub?
Yes, that's what my peach trees or nectarine is starting to look like.
The deer?
The deer, yeah.
Yeah, you have to stake them, and it's just an awful lot of work. But if you don't, I had a beautiful, long time ago, I had a beautiful black spruce, Black Hill spruce. It was pretty big.
Uh-huh.
One night, a buck came in and
Just wiped it out.
just killed it.
If the animals are so bad, why do they call them deer?
But, yeah, this is one of the better sayings. Just depends. But, this year, the hunting on the land would only be good over there.
Uh-huh.
A friend of mine had built a deer stand on the very corner of my property, and he usually got one every year when he's hunting. He didn't hunt this last year. I don't think he's going to hunt this year. And then I had the original stand way down there. But
Now, how many acres do you have
20.
again? 20.
20. The neighbor who now owns not the field right here that's been harvested, but all around,
Uh-huh.
he was mad. I should have tried that a tree came down across the road that we use. You know, we don't own that road.
Right.
Came down. I cut it here and moved the wood off so I get my car through. He came with his tractor and yelled and screamed and swore at me.
This is the one that owns the land?
It's called a Templeton. His name, he has a big farm. He owns a lot of acres.
But he owns the road that you, the driveway.
No, he does not.
Okay.
No.
So why is he screaming?
Means I gotta go get Layla. There's another buck rub.
Uh-huh.
I don't own the land, but another person does that goes along.
Uh-huh.
And he swore at me and yelled at me. You clean up that. It was part of it was on his land, the farm.
Okay.
As you come in, but not. He doesn't own the road.
Right.
And he swore at me. He said, if I ever catch you on my land, they'll take you out in a body bag.
So how are you supposed to clean it up?
Well, I was supposed to cut it up and
But-
haul it off of his land.
Right.
And you think I'm going to do his work? It's not my land.
Right.
I told him I don't own the tree. I don't own the land. I'm just getting so I can get my car through.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, he's a son of a... And other people had problems too with him.
But-
There's a neighbor, they owned an organic farm over here.
Uh-huh.
He owns the land next to him. And he came and purposely had his manure spreader right along the property line, back and forth, so it just stunk it up.
He's not well liked.
Nope.
So you have an easement, though,
Yeah.
for your driveway.
Remind me to do things like pick up things.
I'll go with you
Okay.
and change out my boots
Why don't you
later.
bring your shoes with you and you can change them in the car when we're going, because I gotta go.
Okay.
I can do my